So today, for the first time in a few months, actually, I'm up to 24 hours of fasting. I usually top out at 18 and don't make it very far after that. But last night I had another nightmare about losing a job or going to jail, actually, due to a food craving. I used to get very intense food cravings to the point that I couldn't really focus on anything else. To give you an idea, one time I had traveled to Taiwan, and when I got to Taiwan, we needed to fill out an immigration card of where we were staying. And the hotel I was staying at was in my email, and I needed to turn on the computer. And the problem was that at the airport, there was somewhere to plug in, but you couldn't receive Wi-Fi over there. And so I had to wait for the computer to finish charging to come back to get Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's by design to keep people from hanging out over there. Certainly, if you have people who are looking for information, probably not especially just after they get off of an airplane. And to complicate things even further, at the desk, the pen was kind of chained to the desk. And now I had 3 different places I had to go to get all this information. And I was having major food cravings. I wanted to go to a 7-Eleven in Taiwan where I could get my favorite sheets of seaweed. I eat a lot of that stuff when I go to Taiwan. I used to. Hopefully next time I go back, I'll have a healthier attitude toward food. And so I yanked the pen off of the table so I could at least save one of the trips to fill out the information. That's how intense some of my food cravings were. And so I made it 24 hours into fasting, and I feel so good, actually. To give you an idea, earlier today, I was a little bit ticked off that Governor Inslee of Washington has extended the closure another week and a half, it seems like, until January 4. Now, I had befriended somebody that I had met at a local restaurant in Redmond, Washington. And I would often fast 16 to 18 hours before eating there to intensify the meal. And the owner and her daughter were very fascinated with my idea of fasting, and they were very fascinated that I was going to compete at the Computer Olympiad. Unfortunately, the Computer Olympiad turned out to be a flop because it was a lot harder to get everybody from different time zones together. Whatever the case is, obviously I had hoped to go see them during the Christmas holiday, and then I realized that the last time I got separated by somebody I had befriended, things turned out very well too. And I just get this happy-go-lucky feeling every time I fast. When I was competing at the Computer Olympiad 2 weeks ago, I wasn't fasting, and one day my opponent at the Olympiad had made a mistake entering something into the computer. And I just got this huge surge of anger. Had I been fasting that day, it probably wouldn't have turned out that way. Anyways, I've been having a lot of nightmares revolving around my eating disorder lately. Probably because a year ago, when it was wintertime, I was having major problems with eating disorders. Probably the weather has brought back some of the memories that have been repressed over the last year. Hopefully I'll get through the winter without another snack attack kind of issue. I've lost jobs over snack attacks, if you can believe that. I've never gotten in trouble with the law over a snack attack, but losing jobs I have. Breaking up with my girlfriends. What else? Family disagreements. I've almost gotten disowned by my family over stuff like that. Obviously, it hinders my enjoyment of other activities in life. Travel snafus, you name it, I've caused the trouble. If I had gone down the path I was heading, I probably would have gotten in trouble with the law sooner or later over it, right? I mean, I almost did when I was in Taiwan. Anyway, bad memories. But I wish I could stop eating altogether. I always get a happy-go-lucky feeling like this when I fasted. Weeks ago when I wasn't fasting, had I saw that we extended the lockdown another 2 weeks, I would have been angry or frustrated, or at least it would have put a big damper on my feelings. one time I was fasting when I discovered somebody stole my credit card and spent over $4,000, and it was a huge headache to take care of. But I was fasting. This gave me a happy-go-lucky feeling that, maybe somebody's struggling. I hope at least they were able to put some food on the table, or maybe pay some bills with that money. Who knows what they did with it, right? It just gave me a happy-go-lucky feeling. Not that I condone activity like that, but it doesn't help to be angry about it either, right?